Hi, welcome back. So this is going to be a little bit of a different recording today. This one is going to be going over the actual holdings of MSTY as well as ULTY. First, MSTY is simple. It actually does not truly own any stock for both MSTY and ULTY. They only have access to the underlying stocks based on covered calls. So they're technically not long on any stock in their portfolio. So when I'm saying that they have shares of this or shares of that, please note that it's just through covered calls. So MSTY is the simplest of all of these, where they have U.S. government bonds in the Treasury bonds, as well as owning or being covered calls on MSTR, which is the largest of all of the Bitcoin holding companies, holding about double to triple more than any other company or any other person that has it. So that's how they're a single call or single covered call ETF. So that's why MSTY is a lot higher risk than ULTY. There's a lot higher risk, but also with the implied volatility over the last 30 days, that risk has went down a little bit. But with the IV, when it goes up, there's a lot higher upside on the potential dividends that come back. So that's enough for MSTY. That was a simple one. So now I'm going to go over all of the holdings of ULTY as of last night, which would have been August 13th. I'm going to go over what symbol they're holding, the name of the holding, the stock price, and then go over the 30-day IV, and then also just a little bit about the company as well. So the first company, and these are all listed just in alphabetical order. They're not in the amount that they have. Just straight in alphabetical order. So the first one is AFRM, which is Affirm Holdings. This is a point of sales payment solution, which is a buy now, pay later option. You'll see this a lot of times when you're doing a online purchase, and it's either a larger purchase or even sometimes they're now making them for smaller purchases too. But they have the option of making 4 monthly payments, with your interest, of course. The stock price for this one currently, as of last night, was $77.71, with a 30-day IV as $81.81. The next one is AMAT, which is Applied Materials. Its stock was pretty high at $190.03. The 30-day IV was actually fairly low at $38.977. I actually believe that is the lowest of all of ULTY's holdings for the IV. And this is an American corporation that provides help with semiconductor chips, solar products, and flat panel displays. So a pretty broad category with that one. The next one is APP, which is AppLovin Corporation. This provides a platform to help developers market, monetize, and analyze all of their apps. And they have a hand in pretty much every app that's on your phone. Their stock price currently is $446.40, with a 30-day IV is $52.50. I actually bought into that stock when it was around 300 and went way up, went way down real quick, and then cashed out at 330, and I've been regretting it ever since then. The next one is ASTS, which is AST Space Mobile Inc. This is a satellite designer and manufacturer based in Midland, Texas. It's building currently a space-based cellular broadband network. Current stock price is $50.05 with an IV of $74.50. BMNR is Bitmine Immersion Technologies Incorporated. This is a blockchain technology company with the stock price of $61.63. The IV is very high on this one, $141.70. I believe this is one of the top 30-day IV on their holdings. Bull, which is Bull. Current stock price is $15.02 with a $94.60 IV. This is a digital investment platform, which Yahoo, when I was doing the research for this, Yahoo claimed that this is the ranks number 5 on the list of stocks that traders flee today. So that might be why this is a very highly volatile stock that people like the yieldmax team flock to and get us our dividends for ULTY. The next one is Coinbase, or COIN. This one also has a single stock or a single holding yieldmax fund, which is CONY. They've been having really good returns lately. The stock price on Coinbase is 327.01 with a 30-day IV of 56.80, very similar to what MSTR is currently. So Coinbase is a platform that allows users to buy, sell, and store various cryptocurrencies. It is actually one of the bigger of all of them out there right now. CoreWeave, or CRWV, had a recent stock price last night of 117.76 with a 30-day IV of 93.10. And this is a company that operates a cloud platform that provides scaling, support, and acceleration for generative AI-based apps. Galaxy Digital, or GLXY, stock price last night at close was 28.34 with a 30-day IV of 85.80. This provides financial services like trading, asset management, infrastructure solutions for the digital asset ecosystems that are out there right now. Robinhood, we all know that from the stock holdings, has a recent stock price last night of 108.62 with a 30-day IV of 62.70. This is a financial service platform known for its commission-free trading in stocks, ETFs, options, and cryptocurrencies. Ionic, IONQ, 41.21 at close last night with a 30-day IV of 69.50. These guys are developing quantum computers. Have the potential of going up quite a bit in the near future. MARA, or Mara Holdings, is 15.86 at close with a 30-day IV of 60.10. These guys are a digital asset technology company focused on Bitcoin mining in the broader blockchain ecosystem. So just based on what they're doing, this is a pretty volatile company to invest in. Everyone's favorite, MSTR. MicroStrategies, now known as Strategies. Last night's close was 389.90. I think they went down just a little bit today with a 30-day IV 52.70, which is actually quite low for what it's been. When MSTY was getting the huge dividends of $4 a share last year in October-ish, the 30-day IV was up around 70 to 80, I believe. So it's came down quite a bit just because of the diminishing Bitcoin volatility. So this is a Bitcoin treasury company that has a business intelligence firm, and it's the largest holder of Bitcoin by far. NBIS, or Nebis Group, they're worth 70.63 last night at close with a 30-day IV of 75.30. They build full-stack infrastructure to service the growth of the AI industry, including upscaling GPUs. Oklo, OKLO, 77.42 last night at close. 30-day IV is pretty high at 92.20. They are an advanced nuclear fission reactor company focused on developing and deploying small modular reactors. Something that could be a pretty big company in the near future. Palo Alto Networks, or PANW, stocks went up quite a bit recently to 176.86. The volatilities went down, though, to 43.00. And this is a leading global cybersecurity company providing a range of security solutions. Palantir, it's been a huge stock coming up over the last few years. PLTR, there's also a single holding ETF through yieldmax, that's PLTY, that's been getting huge returns recently. Its stock is 184.37 with a 30-day IV of 45.40. And they are one of the leading global security companies. Next up is Reddit. We all know Reddit pretty well. 234.77. It's a 60.90 30-day IV, and that is, of course, our social media company. Rigetti Computing, RGTI, 1724 at close yesterday, 85.30 for the IV. Demonstrated the industry's largest multi-chip quantum computer. Still trying to develop even more, but a pretty volatile company. Rocket Lab is RKLB. They are engaging in space, building rockets and spacecraft. It provides end-to-end mission services that provide frequent and reliable consumer as well as professional rockets. SMCI, or Super Microcomputer Company, provides high-performance server technology to cloud computing data centers and big data hubs. Not quite as volatile as some of the other ones on this. SMR, which is NewScale Power, 37.30 at close, 81.50 for the 30-day IV. They are a high-performance server technology. Sorry, they are not. They are a company specializing in the development of small modular reactors, hence the name SMR. Target, we all know Target pretty well. They're a chain of discount department stores and then also starting some hypermarkets. Their stock has been fairly not quite too as volatile as some of the other ones, but did have some recent volatility with some of the news headlines. Tesla, we all know Tesla very well with the volatility that it goes, which really surprises me that it only has a 30-day IV of 44.20. Unity Software is a company that develops and provides real-time 3D software solutions, known for its Unity engine used in a lot of video games that we play. And Upstart Holdings is a company that provides proprietary cloud-based artificial intelligence lending to banks, individuals, and companies. 66.83 at close yesterday. And that's all. If there's any questions, please give me a shout out on the app or write a comment down below. And we will come back for another one here shortly. Thanks.